Michelle Van Ornum, Principal, and I would like to welcome everyone to our High Desert School Promotion 2022. It is an honor for me to welcome students, parents, family members of the school and the school district and school board here this evening. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our staff for their work with our students and their families. A special thank you goes to the teachers who are committed to the success of every single student and continue to take personal interest in their academics and social development. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with such a dynamic group of resilient, kind, and talented students. Without further delay, please welcome the promoting class of 2022. Thank you very much. You may be seated. We are very proud of all that our students have accomplished this year. We would like to begin by welcoming Caden Botten, our ASB president, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise and remain standing for the and ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, a nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Sorry, please remain standing for the National Anthem.
I was going to say. Right.
Check. I lost my mic, so you'll have to listen real carefully. I'll sing as loud as I can.
Twilight's last gleaming, stripes and bright stars through the perilous night. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home
Thank you. You may be seated. Back anytime we can to make sure that he sings for us. He's known to all the students. Anytime you get him subbing your class, he brings his guitar along, so it's always a special treat. Thank you, Mr. Spielman. It would be impossible to have a successful school year without the support, encouragement, and direction we receive from our Board of Trustees. I would like to introduce you to these dedicated individuals here today and have them stand. Board President Tim Jorgensen, Vice President Chad Wadsworth, Clerk Brianna Taxoni, Member Ken Falsgraf, and Member Kelly Jensen. Thank you so much for your support of education and of High Desert School. We also would not be where we are today without the dedication of our superintendent, Dr. Eric Sahakian, and our assistant superintendents, Kim Shaw and Asan Mirza. We would like to invite up Superintendent Sahakian to share some thoughts on the school year with us. Superintendent Sahakian.
Thank you, Mrs. Van Ornum, for your leadership. We appreciate you. Good evening, High Desert Hawks. I feel compelled to share this stage in honor of our High Desert teachers and staff. High Desert teachers and staff, would you please stand so you could be recognized? Let's give them a big round of applause. We thank you for your tireless efforts. In addition, I'd like to take a moment to ask every student promoting to turn to a parent, grandparent, older sibling, or family member you could see seated in the audience, because without their unconditional love and support, you wouldn't be promoting to a new high school in the fall. Today would also be a good day to hug them and thank them for supporting you, because as much as this is your achievement, this is also the achievement of the people who care about you. They want you to be your best and live up to your potential. Promotions can be seen as a coming of age, a sort of official way to recognize when a person steps into the next stage of their lives. And students, you are stepping into a new stage. With every year, you have become a little bit more independent. I bet you can still remember your first day at High Desert. It might have been exciting and a little bit intimidating as well. I bet you could look at the 5th grade class and thinking to yourselves, wow, they look so little. And I can't believe I was ever that young. Well, get used to it. You'll be thinking that for the rest of your lives. On behalf of the Acton Agua Dulce Unified School District and School Board, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you on the occasion of your promotion. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you for your commitment to our students, Superintendent Sahakian. I would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our 8th graders on completing their middle school journey. Congratulations to our High Desert Hawks and families. You did it. All your hard work has finally paid off, and you're ready to take the next big step in your education journey as the future Mustangs at Vasquez High School. In reflecting upon our collective journey this year, if I were to think of one word to describe this journey, it would be unprecedented. Unprecedented is defined as never done or known before, and I'm sure that you have all heard this word used countless times to describe the circumstances surrounding the pandemic that we have all lived through. I would like to connect this word with all of you. You and I, your teachers, classroom aides, staff members, custodians, district personnel, all of us are unprecedented. You were an 8th grade class that made history and did something never done before. All of you have been part of writing history, from distance learning to week-long quarantines, mass classrooms to Google Classroom, constant adjustments, modifications, course corrections to follow health mandates. All of your middle school experiences have been unprecedented, never seen before in the history of education. Living in unprecedented times helps us to cherish the small yet important aspects of life, our time together. You have formed friendships through these tough times, some that may last a lifetime, our time together. You have formed friendships and quite literally found the meaning behind the saying, through thick and thin. You were thrown into this whirlwind of uncertainty and irregularities throughout the year, but you pushed through in ways we could have never imagined. Learning from these experiences, I'm sure that you will all remember the friendships and teachers as mentors in your life that supported you through it all. As you move on to high school and continue to write history live and in person, no longer from the isolation at home, remember that it is your story to tell. You are the character in your own story. Your setting is wherever you are. Your plot is whatever life has for you at that moment. But what the story is about and the lessons that people around you can take from your story are completely up to you. At the end of every day, someone will be able to tell a story about a conversation or interaction they had with you. My hope is that these stories will be ones that make other people's lives better. A lot of people think that life is about getting ahead, being the first in line, getting the best grades, earning more money, or making life as easy as possible. Remember to enjoy and get the most out of life. Work to make a positive impact on those around you. And I hope that when people tell your story later, they will comment on how kind you were and that you made history by writing a story that you will all be proud of from here on. I want to encourage you, keep trying to be better people. Keep learning, keep working hard, and keep making the day better for someone else. If you do, you'll have a wonderful time in high school, and when people tell your story, it will have a great life lesson. If there's one sentiment I want you to take from this speech, it's that you are capable of taking on any obstacle in your path. You have all faced a challenging few years that has never happened before, and you overcame it, made it worthwhile, and made it something we call unprecedented. You made history. Congratulations, High Desert's class of 2022. Go Hawks! I would like to welcome our ASB President, Caden Botten, and our ASB Vice President, Shelby Blaine. Caden and Shelby have served as excellent representatives of the class of 2022. As a team, they greeted the students each morning on morning announcements. They inspired our students to persevere during a challenging year and led by example in all areas, from academics to attitude and participation. They will end their year as officers here at High Desert with their final words to the class of 2022.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaden Botten, the ASB President. To our 8th graders, I would like to thank every single one of you for being so adaptable considering the position that you're thrown into the pandemic. You all had to do online schooling for your 7th grade year, and now you're already going off to high school. It was inspiring to witness all of you guys reshaping yourselves to become the 8th graders you are currently. I would like to recognize all the 8th graders who are a part of ASB. You guys were truly supportive of me as president and exceptionally creative with all of your activity planning, dance planning, and everything else we have worked on this school year. Olivia, your commitment to ASB always helped us add a little extra sparkle on everything we worked on. I appreciate you and your positive attitude you bring into the classroom every day. Juliana, I appreciate your hardworking spirit and your acceptance you have for everyone. I enjoy listening to you explain your ideas during our ASB meetings. Brooke, I look up to you in your great devotion as being one of the ASB editors. You have done amazing work, and I hope you keep it up for what you choose to do in the future. Lena, you have a lot of charisma. I don't know what it is about you, but whatever you do makes me laugh or smile, no matter what you do or say. You and Brooke have done amazing work as ASB editors. Riley, you were the best flag holder. It was never a serious matter when it came to having to film the announcements with you. You always had a joke or something to share. But honestly, you helped out a lot for the start of the morning announcements. It was awesome. Sam, you really are an easygoing person, and we're always available to help with anything. So thank you so much. Abby, I value your kindness towards others and your creativity in ASB. You always enter the last period with a positive attitude. Kaylee, I don't think I've ever not enjoyed your company. Whenever I work with you, I have a lot of fun. Please keep being the kind person you are. Erin, I appreciate you and all of your hard work you put into this class. It makes me happy to see your presence in our 6th period. I really hope you have a great future moving forward. Andrew, I can feel that you're passionate for ASB. It is always a delight seeing you in class and working on any sort of project or poster that you have been asked. Joaquin, you are a very funny and friendly person. During some of the more quiet days, I can hear you crack a joke or see you smile, and it always lifts my spirits. Alex, you are a very loyal and dedicated person. I love it when you work hard and get involved with an ASB project. Ethan, you took some amazing snapshots for our yearbook, and you were a wonderful treasurer. We wouldn't have such a great yearbook without you. Zach, you are the personality of the classroom. I don't think you've ever had a dull moment. Noah, you're the kind-hearted person who usually volunteers to put the Chromebooks away. I love hearing your original ideas about our activity plannings. 8th graders, you have all made your mark this year's history book. Now it's time for you to spread your wings and move into high school. Go Hawks!
Thank you, Caden, for that wonderful speech. Good evening, High Desert Hawkistorians, families, board members, and teachers and staffs. I am ASB Vice President Shelby Blaine. I am very happy to be here to congratulate the graduating classes of 2022. I have seen a lot of amazing things come from these 8th graders, all of them having amazing character traits. They've shown a lot of integrity, courage, and commitment. It will be sad to see them go, but it was an honor to have them graduate from High Desert. It will be sad to see you go, but all you have great things yet to come. Just like looking at a bunch of you, most of you will continue to be great athletes and scholars. But remember, we will always be cheering you on. But behind a great student is a great teacher. Not just one, but all of them, plus our amazing principal, Miss Van Ornum. They have guided us every step of the way to the end of the school year. I have to admit, the beginning of the school year was challenging for all of us, but with that, they understood and were very flexible. The 8th graders in ASB were very outstanding and great leaders, even though in the beginning they had a rough start. However, they all grew to become very responsible, kind and caring. To wrap this up, this is Shelby Blaine
And Caden Botton signing off for this school year.
Thank you, Caden and Shelby, for your service to the school and all of us at High Desert. It was a pleasure being your ASB advisor this year. Through the State Gold efforts that were continued by our superintendent, we have taken time to recognize students for their talents and contributions to our school. Timothy Hayes Financial is happy to award 3 of our students scholarships based on their improvement and determination this year at High Desert. Congratulations to Jose Ruben Moreno, Ricardo Calico Gonzalez, and Emily Flores. Thank you, Timothy Hayes Financial, for supporting our students and their growth.
We have been honored to have an amazingly dedicated group of 8th graders this year. We have so many of our students who are academically decorated, and we want to recognize their efforts this morning. We want to recognize the top 10% of the class. They received certificates from Supervisor Catherine Barger's office in recognition of this accomplishment, and they'll receive those tonight with their promotion certificates. Will the top 10% of the class please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to Brooke Dawson, Lena Fox, Adam Fox, Riley Larson, Joaquin Mejia, Juliana Perez, Jared Pineda, Addison Taylor, Zachary Van Ornum, and Canyon Wren. We are so proud of all of you for your hard work and dedication. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening. We also want to recognize our students who went above and beyond this year and were recognized for Special Achievement Awards. These students were formally recognized at our awards ceremony this morning, and we would like for them to stand and be recognized this evening. For Outstanding Accomplishment Awards, Students of the Year, History, Hannah Whitmire. English, Autumn Klaus. Mathematics, Juliana Perez. Science, Joaquin Mejia and Addison Taylor. Physical Education, Riley Larson and Julian Hernandez. Thank you, students. Great job. Well done. Other achievement awards from Assemblyman Tom Lackey for Outstanding Achievement, Jareth Pineda. From Senator Scott Wilk, the Future Leader Award, Olivia Mays. And from Congressman Mike Garcia, the American Leadership Award, Joaquin Mejia. Thank you, students. Outstanding. We also recognize our Medal of Honor recipients for their hard work and dedication this last quarter. And so for commitment, we would like to recognize Riley Larson, Autumn Klaus, and Colton Todd. For courage, Camilla Ayala and Savannah Whitmire. For citizenship, Guadalupe Avalos. Sacrifice, Emily Flores. And integrity, to Joaquin Mejia. Thank you, students. Fantastic job. And thank you to all of our students who worked hard this year and persevered despite the challenges. Oh, so many challenges. We are so impressed with their tenacity and love of school, and it was a highlight for us to have all of you in our classes. Congratulations to all of our students. And next, we are proud to recognize Juliana Perez as Salutatorian and invite her up to the stage to share a few words.
Hi everybody. I know we've all been to an amusement park before. Maybe Magic Mountain, Disneyland, or Knott's Berry Farm. Alright, now I want you to think of the most exhilarating ride you've ever seen or been on. The one that left you anxious and excited. The one that had turns, loops, dips, the whole package. You got it? Alright, now I'm going to share my most exhilarating ride, middle school. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, keep your hands and feet inside the cart. The ride's about to start. We're loading up at the dock, ready to take off. The cart starts the incline. We keep going higher and higher. Then we drop right into 5th grade. going from the top dogs to underdogs. Luckily, I had Mrs. Lepp, who helped me navigate through the waters of 5th grade. Now, we're smoothing out. Get a second to catch our breath, but bam, we're going through a loop, and we're in 6th grade. The turns get sharper, the inclines get steeper, we're building speed. Boom, COVID. A nice 2-week break turns into the rest of the year. We're starting to get dizzy, a little nauseous. 7th grade drops the bomb. Welcome online learning. Did we get out of bed? Did we comb our hair? Did we brush our teeth? It didn't matter. This was the school that we'd come to know. It's starting to smooth out and go back to in-person school with a few bumps. A few sharp turns here and there. We turn right into 8th grade. We have to take some COVID precautions, but it's going smoothly so far. We have our 8th grade activities, sorting through the stage closet, planning the dances, folding spiritware, laughing until we're crying. No more masks. Hi guys, nice to see your face. We're almost done with the ride. We're going down our last drop. Coming around the corner, the ride starts to slow down. You know the end is near, the ride stops, you look around. The anticipation is building inside of you. You see an even more exhilarating ride across the way. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to our next ride, high school. Good luck, everyone. I hope you accomplish everything you can dream of and more. Thank you. We would now like to welcome the valedictorians, Brooke Dawson and Lena Fox.
Welcome family, friends, teachers, staff, and board members. My name is Brooke Dawson, and that's Lena Fox, and we're co-valedictorians.
Class of 2026's Wild Ride. Our ride started at the end of 4th grade when we found out that the district was moving 5th grade to High Desert School due to crowding at Meadowlark. We started junior high a year early. It seemed a little intimidating at first. We handled it in stride. Then there was 6th grade. Nothing was ordinary about 6th grade. I feel like that wild ride started with an earthquake that shook our 4th of July parade. We had wildfires, public safety power shutoffs, canceled school, snow on Thanksgiving and Christmas days, and that was just the first half of the school year. The wild ride continued in 2020. On March 13th, we packed up our backpacks for what turned out to be the last day on campus as 6th graders. Dances, promotions, graduations were all canceled. We learned firsthand about a worldwide pandemic, something for the history books. We handled it in stride. The pandemic carried us in the 7th grade. If you can't come to school, school will come to you. We received Chromebooks and hotspots and zoomed into class every single day. There may have been some eating in class, pajama wearing, dogs barking, guinea pigs squealing, and siblings interrupting. But with spring came some in-class instruction. We were so excited to get off the computer and back into the classroom, even if it was only part-time. We handled it and tried. 8th grade arrived, and we finally got to come back to school. The ride was smooth compared to 6th and 7th grades. School dances and sports returned, and one of our favorite teachers became our principal. Sure, we had to stumble through some quarantines here and there, but watch out, 9th grade. We struggled, we persevered, we succeeded. We are thankful that we get to celebrate this promotion with everyone here today, in person, all of us, without limits like our future. In closing, I'd like to read a poem by Paula J. Fox, The Heart of a Teacher. The child arrives like a mystery box with puzzle pieces inside. Some of the pieces are broken or missing, and others just seem to hide. But the heart of a teacher can sort them out and help the child to see the potential for greatness he has within, a picture of what he can be. Her goal isn't just to teach knowledge by filling the box with more parts. It's putting the pieces together to create work of art. The process is painfully slow at times. Some need more help than others. Each child is a work in progress with assorted shapes and colors. First, she creates a classroom where the child can feel safe in school, where he never feels threatened or afraid to try, and kindness is always the rule. She gives the child the freedom he needs to make choices on his own, so he learns to become more responsible and is able to stand alone. He is taught to be strong and think for himself as his soul and spirit heal, and the puzzle that's taking shape inside has a much more positive feel. A picture is formed as more pieces fit an image of the child within, with greater strength and confidence, and a belief that he can win. All because a hero was there in the heart of a teacher who cared, enabling the child to become much more than he ever imagined or dared. A teacher with a heart for her children knows what teaching is all about. She may not have all the answer, but on this she has no doubt. When asked what subject she loved to teach, she answered this way and smiled. It's not the subject that matters, it's all about teaching the child. Thank you to all our amazing teachers.
I think we all agree that we have some amazingly talented students here, and I could listen to them speak all day. Class of 2022, you have worked hard, especially these last 3 years. And as was mentioned, you guys are our first graduating class that has been here for 4 years. So that's a huge accomplishment. By being here today, you have prepared diligently to complete your work and act responsibly in your choices. Continue to seek those opportunities. As your principal, I challenge you, be responsible to own your own part. Fix the little things that hinder you from doing your best. Be respectful enough to say thank you, and I appreciate that, to all those who help you reach those milestones. Be ready to take on the challenges and obstacles you face, because we know that hawks are meant to soar. Student success at High Desert is in large part due to the commitment of our teachers and staff. From office staff to aides to cafeteria to custodians, maintenance, it takes a village to keep High Desert soaring. We are grateful to all the dedicated staff who made tonight and this whole school year possible. We have incredibly dedicated teachers as well who spend countless hours planning and getting to know the students here at High Desert. The benefit of attending a small school is that all of us get to know each student individually, and students leave here today as a valued member of our High Desert family. And now, the moment that symbolizes the completion of your kindergarten through 8th grade schooling, the presentation of your promotion certificates. At this time, I would like to invite our 8th grade teachers, Mrs. Marilyn Alford Walsh, Miss Jana Largent, Mrs. Amanda Maddox, Mrs. Arcelia Revelis, Mrs. Debbie Wax, Mrs. Madison Grau, Mrs. Eleanor Handel-Shirk, and our superintendent, assistant superintendent, school board members to assist with the presentation of the diplomas. Olivia Grace Alanis. Emmanuel Julian Ariano. Angelo Xavier Armas. Sky Matthew Corpolongo. Brooke Christine Dawson. Noah Daniel Detweiler. Leighton Nicole Dixon. Neve Hope Elsad.
She cried her way out of it.
Lena Elizabeth Fox. Emily Flores. Riley Elizabeth Forsher Johnson.
She looks so happy to see you.
Perla Rocio Gomez Enriquez. Seal Teal Sebastian Gonzalez. Javier Gonzalez Oriana. Ethan Griffith. Christopher Gutierrez.
And then he comes up to me, you want a problem?
Victoria Lynn Hagu.
Let's go, Brendan! I didn't even think of it.
Stephen Isaac Hankey Saucedo.
Mugshot on the Perkins, you little mugshot.
Mr. Perkins! Done!
Alejandro Marian Herdosia. Julian Fernando Hernandez.
Oh yeah, Juliana.
Autumn Elizabeth Klaus.
Literally right there, looking closest to the freaking thing, that's his mugshot.
Riley Christine Larson. Jaden Lopez. Blake Charles Mascombe. James Ray Massey. Olivia Rose Mays. Joaquin Mateo Mejia. Elizabeth Ray Nicole Rose. Brady Brody Rowe.
Damn, he's cute.
Shaylee Sky Seeley. Charlie Donovan 70. Cruz Robert Schwoger. Addison Jean Taylor. Colton Mac Todd. Emily Torres Camarena. Aaron Johannes Van Blarkum. Zachary James Van Ornum. Ethan A. Vidal. Jaden Pierre Wagner. Savannah Rose Whitmire. Canyon Alexander Wren. Jeffrey Zamudio Castro. Thank you so much to all of our staff and school board and superintendent for helping us to recognize all of these students. Thank you. The success of our students this year was in large part due to all of you, the parents and families who provided a quiet place to learn, encouragement to keep going, and extra love and support from home this past year. We want to thank all of the parents and family members who partner with us in educating these fine young people. This year would not have been possible without the support of our amazing Booster Club. They have continued to find creative ways to support our students behind the scenes, including providing the decorations and treats for our students today. They are truly an incredibly talented and supported group who love our students. Thank you to our Booster presidents this year, Dawn Schneider, Corinne Bailey, and Adelise Gueron. Promotion is indeed a time of completion, of finishing, of an ending. However, it's also a time of celebration of achievement, and most importantly, a beginning as all of you move on to high school. Live in the moment because moments make history, and you still have one more challenge as you will move on to become Vasquez Mustangs. In closing, I'd like to leave you with these powerful words from Ethelreda Pearl Smutney. History is made up of the actions of individuals, and yet none of us can know at the time we act that we are making history. Your education will be the ticket to your future, and tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. High Desert School, Class of 2022, you are all history in the making. Board members, High Desert staff, family, and friends, as the principal of High Desert School, I am honored to present to you the promoting class of 2022.
The moonlight dancing on your skin. Now time is still got